Hi, fourth grade. It's Miss Lear. We are on page 34 of the packet. It says lesson 19, similes and metaphors. So similes and metaphors are both about comparing things. This is like that. So the first one is similes, and it gives this example. Make sure you're on this page and follow along. Alicia's dog, Ollie, has paws as big as dinner plates. So for similes, they compare by using the words as or like. I don't really know if that's important in life, but that's true. So Alicia's dog is being compared to what? Or his paws are being compared to dinner plates. So are his paws actually as big as dinner plates? No, but they're trying to say that he's got big paws. See? Ollie has very big paws. Okay, so they're using a comparison to tell you he's got big paws. Well, why don't they just say he's got big paws? It's not as interesting. This is a strategy for writing interesting writing. If anybody wants to be a writer when they're older, or put stuff on YouTube or something, be a gamer, I don't know. You can write the stuff, you can also say these things. It can be funny, and then you're not boring. Yay, let's learn about it. His bark sounds like thunder. So see, it's a simile, it used like. So what's being compared? They're comparing his bark to thunder. Does he actually sound like thunder? No, because if he did, he'd be like on some kind of show, being all like famous dog. No, they're saying he has a loud bark because thunder is loud. Cool. So then we got metaphors. Metaphors compare things too, but they don't use as or like. So here we go. Ollie is a mountain of a dog. So is he really a mountain? No. But what is a mountain? Are they saying that you have to walk up the dog? No, that doesn't make sense. Are they saying it's cold at the top of him? No. They're saying mountains are big. They're saying Ollie is a very large dog. Ollie is the mountain of a dog. They're comparing Ollie to a mountain. Okay, let's practice. Let's read the directions. Same page, guided practice. Find the simile or metaphor in each sentence. Underline the two things being compared. What are we supposed to do? Underline the two things being compared. You can't compare one thing to itself. That doesn't make sense. We have to compare two things. Then write the meaning of the simile or metaphor. All right, number 1. Ollie's mouth was a trap that held a giant stick. So we have to figure out what's being compared here. Ollie's mouth was a trap that held a giant stick. So are we comparing? So we've got Ollie's mouth, a trap, and a stick. But what two things are being compared? Well, it says Ollie's mouth was a trap. So it's Ollie's mouth is being compared to a trap. Why? Because it held a giant stick. So his mouth isn't actually a trap. It's just trapping a stick. Groovy. So the things we underline is his mouth and trap. Those are the things being compared. So underline those. Pause this if you need. Do that. And then write the meaning of the simile or metaphor. So what does it mean? Ollie's mouth was a trap that held a giant stick. It meant if something's in a trap, it can't get out, right? I mean, that's like the main thing about a trap, if you're trapped. So if his mouth was a trap, you couldn't get the stick out. So, something like that. You couldn't get the stick out of his mouth. You couldn't pull the stick out of his mouth, right? Maybe they were playing tug of war. Something like that. Let's keep going. Number 2. Ollie leapt toward Alicia like a clumsy ballerina. That one's weird to me. I don't know how you can compare a dog and a ballerina. Okay. Ollie leapt... Oh, I already told you what's being compared. Dang. Okay. Ollie leapt toward Alicia like a clumsy ballerina. Who are they comparing to a ballerina? Ollie. Ollie leapt like a clumsy ballerina. So, underline Ollie. Underline clumsy ballerina. So they said he leapt. So what are they saying he did? He jumped clumsy. He did a goofy jump or a silly jump. That's what you can write. Pause this, put that. Okay. Let's keep going. Number 3. Ollie raced past Alicia like a strong wind. Okay. What's being compared? We've got Ollie, we've got Alicia, and we've got a strong wind. So Ollie raced past Alicia like a strong wind. Who was like a strong wind? Ollie was. So when you think of a dog racing past, and then you think of a strong wind, how are those similar? They're both fast. You're so smart. Okay, so they're saying he's fast. They're saying Ollie's fast. Okay, did you underline Ollie and strong wind and then put Ollie is fast? Pause it, put that. Spell Ollie right. It's right there, right? That's easy. That's easy. Okay. And it's a capital because it's a name. Suddenly, Ollie was a freight train racing into the house. What's being compared? So we've got Ollie, freight train, house. What 2 things are being compared? Ollie was a freight train racing into a house. So Ollie was a freight train. Ollie is being compared to a freight train. Underline Ollie, underline freight train. Pause this if you need to and underline it. And then, what is it saying? Ollie was a freight train. So our trains, I mean, they're not always fast, but they're usually fast. And then Ollie was racing. Racing usually implies, again, he's being fast. So, again, it's just Ollie's fast. Ollie ran into the house quickly. Or he bolted into the house. You know, something like that. Pause this, put that. Groovy. All right, next page. Page 35. Read each sentence. Choose the correct meaning of the underlined simile or metaphor. So what's the meaning of what is underlined? Choose the correct meaning of the underlined phrase. Okay. Simile or metaphor. Number 1. The stick in Ollie's mouth was a sword, knocking over one object after another. Okay. Well, is it actually saying the stick was a sword? No. What is it saying about the stick? It's saying that it was knocking things over. So what here makes sense? The stick was heavy. Swords are heavy. I don't really know. The stick was dangerous. Swords are dangerous. That could work. Ollie was dangerous. It's not actually comparing Ollie. It's comparing the stick to a sword. The stick in Ollie's mouth was a sword. You see that? It's not comparing Ollie. It's comparing the stick to the sword. So Ollie dangerous? That doesn't make sense. Go back. The stick was made of metal? What? I don't think so. I'm going to say the stick was dangerous because when I think of a sword, I think of dangerous, not heavy. And it was knocking things over, which could be dangerous. So yeah, let's go with that one. Groovy. Number 2. The plates on the table became flying saucers that Alicia had to dodge. The plates on the table became flying saucers. How can a plate be a flying saucer? Are they like Beauty and the Beast plates and they can like move around? No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's read. The flying saucers came from outer space. Does that have anything to do with the plates? No. Alicia had to play a dodgeball. It doesn't talk about balls or playing. Alicia had to fly across the kitchen. Alicia had to fly. This says the plates were flying, not Alicia. Plates flew through the air. The plates on the table flew through the air, and Alicia had to dodge them. That makes sense. So that one's pretty easy. It's D. Cool. Moving on with our lives. Number 3. Salad covered the floor like a large blanket. I'm glad I didn't read that ahead of time. That's hilarious. Okay. Like a large blanket. So if the salad covered the floor like a large blanket, was it just a little salad on the ground? It sounds like there's a lot. So let's see what fits that. The salad was warm. I don't think that's what it's saying. I mean, it covered the floor like a blanket. It covered it, not it kept it warm. I don't think that's right. All right, the salad tasted awful. Does it talk about eating? No. There was a large blanket on the floor? No. It's comparing the blanket to salad. It's not actually a blanket. It's comparing the salad to a blanket. It's not actually a blanket. Okay. A layer of salad covered the floor. Yeah. See, it even uses the same words. Covered. Obviously, it's D. That one was too easy. Moving on. Number 4. The floor was as sticky as glue. So, the floor is sticky as glue. I mean, it just sounds like it's saying the floor is sticky. Glue covered the floor. Is it talking about how much it's covered? No, it's saying it's sticky. The floor was a glue stick. The floor was very sticky. Glue made the floor sticky. Okay, so here, let's try to figure out if it's C or D. The floor was as sticky as glue. Is it actually saying the floor had glue on it? No. It's saying the floor was sticky like glue. Maybe something else spilt. Maybe it was tomato sauce. What's sticky? Cheese. Maybe some hissel fell on the ground and made the floor sticky. So it's not actually saying there's glue. So the one that says glue made the floor sticky? No. The floor was very sticky. It doesn't say why, but it doesn't say it's glue. The floor was as sticky as glue. The floor was very sticky. Okay? Okay. Alicia was a whirlwind as she cleaned up the mess. What do I think about a whirlwind? I mean, wind is like, rushing around, and a whirl is like circles, and like, it just sounds like very chaotic and quick. So let's try to find something like that. Alicia spun wildly? I mean, was she spinning while she was cleaning? I don't think so. That would be dizzy. Alicia worked quickly. See, quickly catches my eye because whirlwind, that's, quick. Alicia was getting tired. I don't think so. Does wind remind you of tired? Me neither. Alicia was breathing hard. It doesn't say anything about breathing. Okay, so it's definitely Alicia worked quickly as she cleaned up the mess. Alicia was a whirlwind as she cleaned up the mess. All right? Floop, floop. Is that it? Make sure you got those. That was a short one today. Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, make sure you got those. Send me your corrections so I know you do it, so you get credit for watching these. Go enjoy the beautiful day.